My name is Tessa Lozowicki, and I'm a third year at the University of Florida. At Variantz, I am the Financial Planning and Market Research Intern. Briefly tell us what you know about Variantz. I know that Variantz is a Singapore-based smart tech company that works with IoT solutions. Briefly tell us about your role in Variantz. So as a financial planner, I mostly work with numbers, our revenues, and trying to maximize our profits. And as the market research intern, I also work with analyzing our competitors and seeing how we can leverage them in our market. What's the ADD principle and how did it affect you? So ADD stands for adapt, demonstrate, and deliver. It essentially means that we would adapt to our situation and then we would try different solutions and we would deliver them. It affected me in the way that I had to think a little bit more abstractly and try to find different perspectives to approach a problem. What's the try and learn approach and how did it affect you? So it's similar to the adapt part of the ADD. I feel like you had to try more than what you were willing to know, because a lot of the times you would want to collect the data first and then try a solution. But other than that, it's the other way around here where you want to try the solution first and then adapt the data. What are the 3 most important positive traits you must have in order to succeed at Variantz? I'd say you have to be determined. I mean, there will be a lot of times where you just don't get the solutions that you want, so you have to keep going. I feel like you have to be adaptive, like they said in the ADD, where you have to be able to sort of pivot what you understand and what you know to look at new ways to solve something. And you also have to be ambitious. You want the best for yourself as an intern, and you want the best for your company, which is Variantz here. How is school and life back at home different from Variantz in Singapore and why? I feel like at home it's very structured in the sense that they tell you what to do and you have to do it that way, and it's very task-based given. And here it's very more, what do you want to do? What do you think is going to be good? And I think it's a lot more depth because you have to look deeper to find a solution than just being told what to do. So that's this. Let's see. How has team collaboration and working with your supervisor advanced or completed workloads in comparison to working alone? So working in a team here has been really helpful in the sense that I was able to understand what other people were working on, so I could see how my work was relevant to what we were doing as a group, as a whole, because in the end that we're all advancing for the benefit of Variantz rather than ourselves. So I think that really helped. As well as working along with my supervisor, Ethan, he would always give me feedback and he would engage with trying to sort of probe deeper on how I'm thinking about my deliverables. What AI or tools do you consider essential for your role? I think the most AI that I used for this role was ChatGPT, because it's pretty standard in the US that we use chat. And what tools did I consider essential? I really thought that Google was important for doing a lot of the research, and the Microsoft tools like Excel particularly, I used a lot of that for the data analyzing, I used it for the tables, and I used it for comparison analysis. What have you learned about the corporate work ethic through your internship at Variantz? So here at Variantz, I learned that with corporate work ethic, it's very much, you have a value to your head in the company, and you have to sort of have enough to portray that value, in the sense that what you put out for the company has to match what they're thinking of expecting from you when they take you in. So. Looking back, how would you better prepare yourself before starting your internship at Variantz, and why? I think looking back, I would have done more research into knowing what I wanted to do here at the internship. I sort of started off thinking I was going to do something different than what I ended up doing, so I would have looked more deeply into that and how it would have benefited me and benefited Variantz. Were there any moments where you felt especially connected to your work? I'd honestly have to say when we would grab lunch together, it felt pretty connected because we were able to talk outside of a work setting with our boss, with the other interns, and I thought that we were able to share stories and perspectives and views, and I thought that was really interesting. Were there any culture shocks in the workplace at Variantz? Yes. I think the biggest one is our concept of time and punctuality, in the sense that in America it's very 9 to 5. You clock in at work and then you clock out of work. And here it's a little bit more lenient as to you can complete the work regardless whether you're in office or not. So maybe it's just Variantz here, but I thought that was pretty different. What is one thing you're proud of accomplishing during your internship? I'm pretty happy with the deliverables I was able to produce during my time at the internship, and I was able to do a lot of like quantitative finance, and I was able to look at the charts a lot. I was able to work a lot with Excel that really furthered my proficiency in that, so I really enjoyed that. What aspect of the internship pushed you to grow? I'd have to say the expectation that our supervisor Ethan had placed upon us. I think that really pushed me to want to work hard, to basically not help only myself, but also help the company, and also really put out the best effort that I can, because I know that my work will be used in the company. Was the biggest takeaway from the internship experience? I have to say that since I'm doing my internship here in Singapore, my biggest takeaway is actually being in Singapore. This is the second Asian country I've ever been to. To be able to stay here for 2 months has just been such a gratifying experience, and I really enjoy my time here. What's one skill you developed that you didn't expect? I think one skill is really, I wouldn't say it's a skill, but just being able to put myself on the spot and in technical situations. I really had to learn how to adapt during my time in this internship. A lot of the times my work wouldn't turn out the way I want, and I have to work on adapting that a lot, having to fix it, tweak it, modify it, and I just had to work on that a lot in my time here, so I feel like I've improved in that in a sense. And I think that this internship was a very valuable experience, and just pushing me out of my shell and pushing me out of my first step. All right, that's me. Thank you.